Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Glasgow Distillery 2019 release single malt. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. Welcome to the first of 3 Glasgow Distillery single malt whisky reviews. I recently purchased these 3 single malt whiskies directly from the Glasgow Distillery, and I thought it would make a good series in which to tell you a bit about the distillery and what the liquid's like coming out of this new distillery. The distillery itself, as you can see, has the year 1770 emblazoned on the bottles. That harks back to the original Glasgow Distillery Company, which was formed back in that year. Sadly, that disappeared about a century ago, and the founders of the new distillery decided to adopt the name and the heritage that goes along with the distilling pedigree that the company had for all those years. It's based in Glasgow. It's a lowland distillery, and they have 2 copper pot stills. The single malts coming out of the Glasgow Distillery are all 46%, all non-chill filtered and uncoloured, and they're all in 50 centilitre bottles. I'll start off with the 2019 release single malt, and in videos 2 and 3 I'll cover the number 1 peated and the number 1 triple distilled. If you don't already subscribe, why not hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell icon to be notified when the other 2 videos come out. So, should we find out what this whisky tastes like? On to the whisky. So before I get on to nosing and tasting this, one thing I do like about the Glasgow Distillery is their branding. The bottle design with the sort of ribbing, the gold embossed paper with the 1770. There's a copper pot still on top of the cork, which is obviously custom designed and I believe is made in Glasgow. And the presentation is just fantastic. But does the liquid live up to it? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's taste it. But before I do, let's have a quick look at the colour. It gives you an idea. I'd say it's probably a yellow gold. It's quite pale. This one is matured in first fill ex-bourbon, and then it's finished in virgin oak barrels. So yeah, obviously the ex-bourbon isn't going to give it much colour, and I don't know how long the finishing is to sort of add that extra spice. But let's try it on the nose. Right, so the first thing I get is vanilla. There's a little bit of alcohol vapour like acetone. I'm getting caramel, really quite sweet. I'm also getting a sort of fresh fruit, sort of orchard fruits, maybe cooking apples. Definitely picking up a sort of an oak, sort of woody note. But I also get a slight chemical note, like furniture polish. And there's also a hint of tropical fruits, maybe like pineapple or yeah, maybe papaya or mango, something like that. Yeah, it's got quite a reasonable amount going on in the nose. It's not amazing, but it's definitely nice enough to nose. Should we find out if that transfers onto the palate? Let's give it a go. Okay, so the first thing you notice is it's viscous, it's oily. This is non-chill filtered. and it is 46%. So yeah, so that's always good. It's very sweet. It's very fruity. There's even possibly a hint of smoke there, but it's yeah, definitely nice and sweet. I'm also picking up a sort of an aniseed, or maybe licorice, maybe more aniseed. Let's give it another sip. Yeah, that aniseed's really nice. It's almost verging on sort of cough syrup, that sort of thing. It's not too chemical or artificial. It's quite nice, but there's a little bit of pepper, a little bit of heat on the tongue, not much. But there's also I'd also say that's turning into sort of like a cough syrup, sort of almost turning into like a mint note. Let's have one more sip. Yeah, all those flavours are quite light. Nothing's overpowering. Even the sort of peppery note isn't too strong. It definitely tastes youthful, I'd say. But yeah, it's not too bad. The finish, I'd say, is short to medium. Yeah, probably verging on medium. The that slight peppery tingle is just sitting there. I'm getting that aniseed note carrying through, and a little bit of dry wood, but not too much. So I'd actually say this is quite a pleasant whiskey. It's it retails at £49. It's obviously uncoloured, non-chill filtered, and yeah, I'd say it's a good presentation of what a new distillery should be doing. It's not spectacular by any means, and obviously it being 3 years old, it's probably not going to set the world on fire, but in terms of price and what you get, it's obviously, you know, the equivalent of £100 a litre. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but probably in line with what other new distilleries are churning out. I'm hoping this will get a little bit better in the glass. And as the bottle goes down, maybe it'll change slightly in character. But obviously, if this is, you know, the sort of first single malt that they're bottling, then yeah, there's good things to come, I think. And yeah, if you want to see what I think of the other two in the current range, then don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Sláinte. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.